All right, man. Let's talk about it's rumors that Charging Langdon. I don't think he's been introduced yet. Um, who's supposed to be the new president of basketball operations? I talked about yesterday how it looked like they willing to buy out Monty Williams or to eat the $60 million that Monty Williams is owed. But now there's also a rumor. I said I was going to speak on this about Brandon Ingram. Now the rumor about Brandon Ingram is that with Brandon Ingram, that they willing to go out there and trade for Brandon Ingram. They can offer the max. They got a number 5 pick. And guess what? They got a roster full of players that Tarjon Langdon didn't pick. So if they willing to eat $60 million in salary with Monty Williams, and they willing to get rid of Troy Weaver and eat that salary in the coaching staff and the front office, which is other people with small potatoes, well, he's probably going to have full autonomy of getting rid of who he wants to get rid of as far as players and personnel. So he got a full roster of talented young players to come in and get rid of. So he has a lot of assets and money. You know, if New Orleans need him to absorb a contract or two, he can do that. Okay, they can offer him the max, the 5th pick, any guy on the roster. Now the thing is, Brandon Ingram and Cade Cunningham said they have the same agent. Now, if you had to say anybody was untouchable, it's probably going to be Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham. Now, me personally, I've said it before. I'm not a fan of this move per se. I'm not a big naysayer against it. My thing is, if Monty gonna be leaving, I'm cool with it because now we get another coach that's gonna come in here and hopefully, like Flinch did up there in Minnesota, they have an offense where they can move the basketball. You know, where they can move the basketball and they can flex and cut and all that type of stuff. And if they got an offense where one guy ain't dominating the basketball and they can move the ball around, it's a lot better. Ingram bring a guy that love to have the ball in his hands too. He can create, post, shoot. The problem is, with him and Cade Cunningham, they love to both to be ball dominant. So they need an offense that's going to allow them to move the basketball fluidly, where they're going to be cutting and coming off of screens. The other thing I don't like about it is his durability. And that's an issue in the National Football Basketball League is durability. So they got to be more durable in their attack. And so when you got two guys that got durability issues, it's going to take time off during the year. Now we got to worry about building depth. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to worry about having guys off the bench, which what will help if Short Thompson can continue to improve his jump shot. And if he can, you don't have no problem with that. Sasser, I think, is ready to go. I just need a coach that's going to believe in him. A lot of them older coaches still stuck in the mindset of the 80s and 70s, in the 90s, where you got to earn your playing time. It don't work like that all the ways no more. So yeah, in my humble opinion, a younger coach that can grow and understand with these guys, what they're doing, is going to help them. They can get them identity and offensively get them moving the ball, and the ball don't stick in one guy's hand. It will work with Ingram and Cade Cunningham with depth. So they have a plethora of assets at their disposal. Okay, got a bunch of assets at their disposal to make it work. So, you know, then if you do that, you pay them. You probably got a couple more extra dollars to make something else happen if you don't absorb a bad contract. So, you know, if you say Duren and they believe in Duren, they believe in Ingram at the 3, and you know, Cade in the backcourt, then you say, well, what else is needed at that point? You know, would I go out there and get a Tobias Harris? I probably wouldn't. I would probably say I have to look who all out there, but I probably wouldn't. You know, Julius Randle, I wouldn't. I'm just looking at other potential names out there. I'm looking at other potential names. Don't know who all out there, but if I can find somebody that can just, you know, stretch and do and stretch and defend, and maybe I would relook at, you know, maybe I'll try to see what if I can get a Cam Johnson. Durability kind of scares me there, or Miles Bridges. You know, how do I feel about Miles Bridges guarding 4s? Then that's the question. How do I feel about Bridges guarding 4s? And is his shooting good enough? You know, that's the question right then and there. You know, is his shooting good enough to guard? You know, shooting good enough and guarding 4s. With Tobias shooting good enough, he can guard 4s. You know, Julius Randle. You know, You know, a little bit of an attitude issue. Love to have the ball in his hand. That's an issue for me. So, you know, John Collins, he's just too expensive. He too expensive. So I'm just trying to go to my. I don't know the NBA like as well as I used to. You know, but if somebody I can defend and stretch the floor, that's what you're looking for. You know, Lauri Markkanen. Defensively, he may not always be there, but his ability to play the 5 and the 4, I think they give you. I think that's the guy I would go after. I would go Markkanen, Duran, Ingram, Cade, and in the backcourt, probably Ivy be gone within this trade. I don't know who I will, you know, who I can get to go in the backcourt with Cade. Am I happy with Sasser just being back there and running the show for now? Can I go out there? Will I still have the firepower to go out there and try to land the DeJounte Murray or land another guard? You know, maybe you go with Sasser and you roll with Sasser at that point. You know, and maybe you still can but bring in a Malik Monk off the bench. So it'll get interesting to see what they can do. But I like that. Markkanen, Ingram, Duran, Cade, and whoever else in the backcourt with Cade. Let's just say Sasser for now. I imagine that possibly Ivy probably get traded. Stewart probably be in that deal because of the contract. So ideally, I could see that happening. But in that case scenario, I'm not mad at it. It's a good deal. You know, it's a real good deal. You got, let's say Sasser could shoot it, Ingram could shoot it, Markkanen could shoot it. You know what I'm saying? So, and you could do a lot with that lineup. In some lineups, Cade can run the show and be the point guard. In staggered lineups, Brian and Ingram can run the show and be the point guard. We know Sasser can run the show. He's going to get better and be the point guard. We know Lauri Markkanen can play the 5 or the 4. Let's say you keep a short Thompson. He can come in, defend, slash, you know, be the energy guy. He's going to get better shooting the ball. So, in those scenarios, I actually like I actually like it. I actually like it, man. So I like that, man. So I just do something together real quick. But in those scenarios, yeah, you know, if you can do that and then start building the depth on the bench, that'll work. But yeah, me, Markkanen, Ingram, them 2 guys I probably look to go after just off the Rolodex. Probably might be some better guys out there. But hey, check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. The link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.